This free trial. And yeah, I like the NHL games. I don't usually buy them when they first come out because they are pretty expensive, and you really just get a certain amount to play at. But I do like them, and I will be playing this pretty much until the trial runs out. It's a 10-hour trial. I just started it. I think I've been playing for like 10, 15 minutes, something like that. So once the trial runs out, I'll probably wait until it's available on EA Play. Sending out a tweet. All right. Good. Now, where was I? So, like, I had to disable the music, so the menus are going to be a little boring without music. But, yeah, otherwise I'm going to have trouble. There's the Ultimate Team. I don't usually play that. I heard there's a new franchise mode. Could be interesting. But I usually like playing Be the Pro. Messed my head up. Okay, so it's fast action. So it's for a little bit. Get the hang of the game. Be exactly. Yeah. Checking. Checking. Edmonton Oilers logo. Okay. Jersey. Light jersey. Okay. Some random dude. Philip Bratt. Oxburg. Yerg. Oxburg. It's pronounced. What is her ranking? Ty and Selman. Well, I shouldn't try the names. Just move on. Got a center. LH. Oh, left-handed. Sort of LH. So in TWF, playmaker is PLY. W. And if I get an email, I'll actually recognize it. Shout it out. A lot of players anyway. Calgary Games boo. Alright. Um, Good idea. After you shut the tower up, boy. Come back every 23 hours to get a good. Five. 75 center. Their coins. Oh wait. Oh, it did it for me. Good. Alright. That challenge. Challenges. Challenge. Started first set challenge. Shots on goal, score one. Game. We're definitely outrating them. Supposed to hit something? Right.
Everybody ready to go. The sticks are taped, the skates are sharpened. James Cebulski, Ray Farrar ready to bring you all of this
Kitchener
exciting
Memorial.
hockey ultimate team matchup. Both teams lined up in the
Kitchener.
middle. We are ready to get things underway.
Forget how to do this.
Less than a minute
I
to go
totally
here in
forget
the
how to do
opening
face-offs.
frame. The Oilers look to start the
Let's
transition
pass.
game.
Let's pass.
Looking to set up offensively.
I don't know what
Grabs
passes.
the puck in the defensive zone.
Oh, I think it's RB. Hold on. Okay, before we do any of that, at least see the controller setting. All right, so that's pass. Control. Shooting is the stick. How do you take puck out? Poke check is our check. Saucer. Okay.
They go on the attack through center. Puts it on net, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out from the back of the net. Steps inside. Fires it.
Oh,
Misses over the net.
nuts.
Just misses the net, but really the scoring chance is not dangerous if you can't get the puck at the goaltender.
There we go. No way, that didn't go in.
Save in front.
Flashes the leather right in the slot on a difficult chance.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. The Rangers win it in the defensive zone.
Yeah, you need to figure
Tries
out
to get the puck
how
over
to
to
do
Serpa.
face-offs.
Here's a shot, and that goes off a body. Takes the feed up ahead. Here he is in close. Oh, how do you not convert those chances?
Well, he's going to be disappointed. I mean, that's a grade A scoring chance that doesn't turn into a shot on net.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Alright. Don't know how to do face-offs.
A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, Razor, you've had some time to digest that opening 20 minutes. How do you assess things?
The Oilers have to believe
Piss
in the
off. Get out
process
of my way.
that they're playing well,
Doing something.
they're possessing the puck, and eventually they'll crack through with the game's first goal.
Redirected off a stick. Kitchener's grab a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Serpa. Handles it again. Steps into the offensive end. Moves the puck along the half wall. And he takes a shot. And he comes up with it. The Oilers have it against the wall. And tries to make a diagonal pass to O'Brien. Offside the call. Will get a reset.
Minutes are too short. I can't get the
Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again.
playtime.
Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. The Oilers take possession in the defensive end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Passes it in front, and that goes off a stick. Well, this has been a fun one here tonight. Great
Periods are
energy
too
here
short.
in the building as well. We'll get a fresh sheet of ice and
I
come
think it's
back
set for
with
3
period
minutes.
number
And that's
3
too
in
short.
moments. Players are set, officials are set, third period action is coming up. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Well, here we go with the third period now underway. Let's see if things can actually open up through a scoreless 40 minutes. Moves it quickly over to Lee. And there's a power play opportunity coming up here. Let's see what the officials say.
Whoa, James, this is a bad time to take a penalty here. This late in the game, the
Since
pressure
we're
is
doing that,
right on
just
your
saying,
penalty killer's shoulders.
Oh, just flat out like soccer
The
trick.
Oilers send out their man advantage unit at a most critical time of the game.
Well, it's a great chance, James. This top-rated power play gets their first opportunity of the night. You know these power play guys have been chomping at the bit to get out
Damn
there.
it!
The Rangers take the puck through the neutral zone. Kitchener's on the attack. possession along the wall. Gains the zone on the left wing. Driving right to the front.
Passed it
He
back.
almost lost it for a second there, but regains control of the puck.
Fuck, why isn't he shooting?
Grabbed along the boards by O'Brien. The Oilers working around near the back end. And he takes the dish. Was looking around near the point. Unloads a shot. He was locked in there.
There we go.
They score!
Finally got it up
Right
the
with
stick.
managed finish, and they make it click.
This game was destined to be a tie game, but in the dying seconds, they break that tie and are able to go in front.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop.
Down defense.
There's the final horn, and here we go. From a team standpoint, the win is obviously the most important, but boy, what an impressive shutout.
So good to play when your goaltender is that confident. You know
Because
that
that's
if
the
you give up a
advantage of
chance,
having them
most
such
likely
short
he's in the middle of it. He was terrific
periods.
tonight.
It's easy
Well,
to
that
get
brings the
damn
night
shit
to
up.
an end, and we will say goodbye here from ringside from all of us here at EA Sports. My name is James Cebulski. I got to get to bed. See ya.
Expect him to say that. Training camp collectible pack. Cool. Get it. Play 2 games. Stats. Whenever they ask me, am I sure? I think I'm doing something wrong. Gillespie? I can't. Well, I should go back to here. In that pack. Team menu. Then do. Oh, I thought that'd be an actual player. That's a lie. Alright, change the buttons. How do I do? Alright, a little bit. It's fine. I just need to get the hang of the face-offs before I continue on. Play hits. Sure what the top right keeps going from a 1 to a 2. For the computer. Computer can decide. It's ready.
It's a showdown that's about to go down. Hi, everyone. James Cebulski, Ray Ferraro. Puck drop just moments away here in this hot matchup. Really looking forward to this one tonight. The wheel Sea Kings start with possession as we are now underway. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. Quick pass to Barry. Gains the zone from the right side. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped.
Nice try.
In the final moments of this period, still no score in this one. Shores won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Back to the blue line. The Oilers slide the puck near the point.
Oh, fuck. That's not obviously not where I was passing. Come on.
Barry's got it in the defensive end. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. Feeds the puck across to Lee. The Oilers carry it along the wall. Throws it on goal. Too much congestion, blocks the shot. Handles it along the blue line. A chance! Long jam in front, that's broken up. Fires it, and he hangs on just
time
as
had to
time runs out.
Shoot.
20 minutes in
Need
the
to
books.
increase the time.
Let's grab a
3
breather
minutes
and
is
we'll
in.
come back with period number 2 in moments. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Second period action is underway after a scoreless opening period. Ray, as we get things underway here in this second period, give us a sense of what you interpreted from that first 20 minutes.
If you like checking, James, this is the game for you. I mean, there's not been a lot of chances, not much ice for anybody to create anything, and the goalies haven't had much to do, but
there's a replay on it.
Please score.
Oof. Guys with
the Oilers will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
Oh, here comes the league's best power play, and you know they're ready to go. They haven't had any chances tonight, and in a game like this, they very well could be the difference.
O'Brien's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Shot, makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. Here's a short pass to Barry. Hammers it on net, denies him. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by O'Brien. The Oilers have it behind the cage. Moves the puck. Quick shot! Oh, what a chance, it misses!
You get yourself into position. You might only get one of those a night, James. You better get it on the net. That's a really missed opportunity.
There's the buzzer.
Hey, yeah, getting the hang of it.
Down, one more to go. They always say 3 is the magic number. We've got
The
period number
goals
3 next.
have 3 hits, win 1 face-off. I've done the face-off. I don't know about the hits, though. It's hard to get that many.
Opening face-off for period number 3
Periods
is ready to go.
Short.
The Oilers go right back at it on the power play here and win the draw to start the frame. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Shores ready for the draw on this man advantage. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Less than 60 seconds left in regulation. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. From the open
See, I have the
ice, they
puck
gain
all the time.
line.
That's the problem.
Standing tall with the save.
I don't know how to switch to players.
Here he is, wristed on net. Save made by the goalie.
He's going to go back to the bench and want to look at that one again. He had enough time to...
Check that. Oh, and the face-offs. I need to check the face-off. I switched closest play? When face off is. I thought there was something you had to do to get. Guy. Puck. Isn't it? Okay, so select grip. That's what I was looking for. So right or left is select grip. Vision control. Switch player is trigger. Clear out. And
Really makes a good shot. I don't think he quite got it where he wanted to.
Shores at the face-off dot, ready to win this draw on the man advantage. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. From behind his own net.
I have to give it back to them so I can hit.
The Wheat Kings have it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Anderson. Sends it into the offensive zone. Sends the pass over. Big save right at the end. And there's the buzzer. 60 minutes have been played, and we are still
I just have to
tied.
make the games.
Let's go to overtime, and we'll do that next here
Oh,
on EA
going to
Sports.
overtime.
Who'll be the hero? Will there be a 0? Overtime set to go.
Too early.
Brandon's shorthanded unit wins the draw here to open up the period, and they've almost got this penalty killed off. Puts one on net. Glove save, and the play continues. The Oilers fail to score,
Get the puck,
and overtime rolls on.
Well, the escape there. That's a bad spot to put your team shorthanded in overtime. But the PK does the job.
Here's a
Well,
chance
to be
in
fair,
front, and he
got the
denies
penalty
that.
before it was
Great
overtime.
opportunity there.
I'm trying to line him up for a hit, and he knows
And
it.
he takes the pass. Along the half wall with the puck. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Barry. Here they come on the rush.
Why was that a slap shot, dude?
Centering pass. Takes the blast. How did he stop that one?
Oh,
That's
you
not
gotta be
reaction,
kidding me.
James. That puck is coming at the goaltender from the low slot. There's not much time to think. Position,
Man.
reflexes, sing.
60 minutes plus overtime solves nothing, so we'll take it to the skills competition. The shootout looms next. First shooter's about to go, looking to set the tone here in this shootout. Absolutely
Why are those
nothing doing on
shots
that.
too?
Sometimes you make a move,
I'm doing them
sometimes
fast,
you choose
but
to shoot, and there's just nothing there.
Anderson's ready to go here in this
I need
shootout.
that better.
And he denies him.
Really important for the goalie to be solid in the shootout.
Makes the stop. This is why they practice it, right, Ray?
Yeah, keep it as uncomplicated as possible, and he makes a good save.
Well, as he gets to center ice, he'll look to get his team on the board or even just provide some. Gives them absolutely nothing on that.
It's amazing how many points are alive in a season. The goalie has to be good if you're going to collect some of them.
It's been all puck stoppers so far in this shootout. Let's see
What?
if this round brings a change in that.
Why'd the whistle blow? You can't Spanorama?
Chanel's got a chance to be all that in a bag of chips if he can finish it. Advantage goalie on that.
Yeah, there's no dice. I got a good view of it, and there's just nowhere to shoot the puck.
Lee's turn to break this scoreless drought here in this shootout. He's dialed in on that one.
So quick across the net. Doesn't matter if you deke or shoot on him. He's really good at this.
Johnson's ready to go. And he can win it if he can snipe it right now. Well, he can really break it open here if he can deliver a snipe at this point in time. Doesn't go. Really
I'm pretty sure I hit that button.
Yeah, it's going
Why
to keep
didn't it
this
do nothing?
interesting as the shootout does not spread out.
Gives them absolutely nothing.
I think the goalies that are best at this are the ones that are the most efficient. They don't move a whole lot. They just really play their position solidly.
Makes it, tucks it in.
Nice.
Barely, but it still counts.
That's all that matters. Man, you got to feel for the goaltender. He's right in front of the puck. He stops a chunk of it, but not enough to keep it out.
Danielson's made his way to center ice. He needs to score in order to keep his team alive.
Oh,
Steps up and
are
owns
you
it.
kidding me?
That's why you're at the end of the shootout line. The pressure increases as the shots dwindle down. He had to score.
Makes the save.
Focused in on the puck, gets himself in the center of it, and makes an easy stop.
Here's a chance to seal the deal. And he makes it look easy on the play.
Just like they do in practice. Stop
And they
just
use
what
the word
shooter
easy
has
way
to
too much,
offer.
these announcers.
O'Brien's got a chance to open things up here and break this tie. Absolutely nothing doing on that.
Sometimes you make a move, sometimes you choose to shoot, and there's just nothing there.
You can look at his teammates' faces on that bench. They were exhausted. And he denies them.
Really important for
Nice.
the goalie to be solid in the shootout.
As the shootout rolls on here, here's an excellent opportunity to put his team ahead. Makes the stop. This is why they practice it, right, Ray?
Yeah, keep it as uncomplicated as possible, and he makes a good save.
Well, they're already up here, and they could win it with a goal right now. Gives them absolutely nothing on that.
It's amazing how many points are alive
This is
in the
like the
season.
longest
The
shootout
goalie has
ever.
to be good if you're going to collect some of them.
Advantage goalie on that.
Now, there's no dice. I got a good view of it, and there's just nowhere to shoot the puck.
Boy, his team would love to
You're
escape with the
repeating
2
yourself.
points if he can deliver here with a goal. He's dialed in on that one.
So quick across the net. Doesn't matter if you deke or shoot on him. He's really good at this.
Well, let's see if we can break this tie here as we move on to the next round. Gives them absolutely nothing.
I think the goalies that are best at this are the ones that are the most efficient. They don't move a whole lot. They just really play their position solidly.
Oh, that's what they're thinking.
That's the key.
That was crazy.
What a brilliant conclusion to a fantastic game, and this fan base is on their feet.
I'd like to tell you the shooter had a great idea where that backhand's going. Most of the time, we don't know where it's going. You just shovel it at the net. The goalie can't pick up the direction, and it beats him sometimes.
For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Getting cool. It's in percentage of 60%. take any penalties either.
Hey everybody, I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports Hockey Ultimate Team Showdown. It's about to go down. Both teams seem ready, and they are about to drop the puck on this opening faceoff. The Oilers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway.
Oh.
Shots grabs the puck inside his own territory. Slick feed. And it's a quick pass to Bellegarde.
Oh no, that was my guy.
Through center along the wing. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance. Can't get it to go. Victoriaville's gained possession along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. The Oilers gain control of it. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Oilers have it against the wall. It's a 2-on-1. Centering feed. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Sends a pass over. Slides the puck across to Bellegarde. The Tigres take it across the blue line. Takes a shot. And the traffic neutralizes that
That should
threat.
have been a pass for sure.
Oh, nice use of the boards with the bank pass. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Stick save by Darvo.
I had something
Yeah,
set
it's in
up
a
there.
dangerous spot. He makes a good save here.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Oilers will go to work here in the offensive zone.
No.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Fires it on net. Oh, and he just got enough of that to keep it out. There's the whistle as the net
I don't think
comes
he did.
off.
The guy just didn't shoot the puck.
Looks like lineups are set. They're ready to get things back underway. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Drives to the sweet spot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Darvo.
Oh, we were gonna fight too. I should have pushed the button. No, I'm supposed to not take penalties in this game.
The Oilers win the faceoff. Too much congestion in front.
Ah, yes, there you go. The rebound. Always the best way to score and get the goalie out of position.
He's equal parts sour and frustrated as that puck works its way through him. It looked like he had stopped it, but it rolls into the net.
The Oilers have taken a 1-0 lead here late in the opening frame.
You can feel this starting to come on. The pace of the game started to increase, and they get the game's first.
Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Kessler.
Badly
Denies him with
aimed
the
shot.
save.
Thanks a lot. Kind of hit to the ego I really needed.
The Oilers win the draw. From one point man to another.
Oh,
We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass.
how close is that? I want to see replay.
Victoriaville's got a hold of the puck.
50-50, get it.
And now it's over to Nadeau. There's the horn to conclude period number 1, and Ray Ferraro's already off to grab his intermission hot dog. We'll be back in just a moment.
I think we're good on the passing percentage and the penalties so far. So
A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number
That'd
2
be nice
set
to
to
win.
get underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped.
Why the defenseman out here?
Standing by with his assessment of the first period between the benches, right?
The Tigres trail in this game. That's probably where
See
they
all
deserve
that
to be. They
blocking
turned
in
the puck
front?
over way too much.
Oh, it rattles off his cage. And now he tries to get it across to Barry. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Lee. Here's a chance in front. And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. And the defenders come away with it. Nice zone entry on the left side.
Trying to poke check it.
Skinner's going to cover it up for a face-off.
While his team's ahead, he wants to make sure the pace of the game stays at the level they like.
Late goings of this period.
Yeah, fast.
The Oilers
Don't
have
stop
taken
the play.
a 1-0 lead. Shores gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Huberdeau's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Slides it across.
Nice.
He scores! They make it another.
They don't slow down. You get one, you get two.
Replay.
Now they're going to look at this on video and not be very happy with it. They turned the puck over, and now the odd man rush develops. They can't get back to stop it.
Like that replay.
The Oilers get back to
I like
center
this way
ice.
better
They have
than
dominated this
actually.
one here thus far.
Been by far the more
So
sharp
much
of the
more
two
effort.
teams, and a two-comp lead, that's where this should be.
And the score is reflective of it to this point. Moves it around along the half wall.
No, give me that
Period
back.
nearly into its final minute here. Victoriaville's looking to break out. Nice feed. Now a quick pass to Bellegarde. Takes a shot. Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Puck scooped up by O'Brien. Came up with a nice save. And somehow he hangs on. Slides it back to the blue line. My goodness, what a save by Darvo. Moves it to O'Brien. Denied by the
The
goaltender.
replay, the rebound is right
22
there.
seconds left on the clock. Victoriaville's got the puck along the wall. Wrist one in front. Oh, big time save by Skinner.
No, not to that guy.
Sometimes you're in close, there's no
That is
room to
not
put
who
it
I was
anywhere.
passing
The
to.
goalie smothered it all.
Eat that part of the game. Intuitive
Play
enough
set
to
to
know
resume with the
the right
face-off ready to go. The Oilers win the draw.
Oh, got a little bit more time.
And there's the horn.
I was just
Two
going by the
down,
beeps. I
one
didn't
more
want to take
go.
the time to
Both
look at the
teams
clock
will
or
get a
I'll
chance
get
to
knocked the hell
catch
out.
their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. 40 minutes into the books. Ray, what do you make of the night so far?
The Tigres are trailing in this game, and really sometimes the stats tell you the whole story. They have not had the puck very much, and as a result, they're not generating any offense.
Ah, damn it.
Grabs it in
Gotta
his own
get away
end.
from him. Using a
Takes it at
score.
center.
Missed it.
And now he moves it to Bellegarde. Oh, what a save with the glove by Skinner. Across the line, down the left wall. Shot! That's wide of the net. Quick feed to Huberdeau. Slides that one right across the blue line. And that's off target as it hits a body. Victoriaville's got a hold of the puck. Bellegarde's into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Tigres really need a goal here. They pulled the goalie and the extra attackers out. Victoriaville's got it along the wall. Misses that one. Razor, I know you're salivating seeing that.
Oh, man, you don't get many chances like this. Sometimes you get so excited.
Towards the gaping net. And into the empty net. That should probably do it here.
I would think so, James. I mean, this turned out to be a pretty good hockey game, but once the empty netter hits, that seems to seal the deal.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, The Oilers just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Victoriaville's got a hold of it along the wall. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Quick shot. Wow, what a stop by Skinner. The Oilers are across the line
Just trying
into
to
the
kill the
offensive
rest of
end.
the time without taking a penalty. No, not that.
Oh, they probably want a redo on that. O'Brien's got it against the boards. Grips it and rips it. Stops him cold. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw.
Did
The
too much.
Tigres take possession off the faceoff. Victoriaville's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the pad. What a stop by Skinner. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. They say behind every good coach is a good goaltender. Coach has got to be feeling good about that performance.
Yeah, you'll never see any coach in the Hall of Fame with a brutal goalie. It just would never happen.
And that'll do it from ringside, everyone. For Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cybulski. Get home safely. Thanks so much for joining us.
Let's replace. Complete game. Maximum 5 goals against. Maximum. That should be probably. Unless these guys are like super awesome. Then it might be a problem. We'll see.
Well, this should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James
We'll
Cybulski
see.
for EA
Let's go
Sports.
left.
We get set
Yeah.
to drop the puck on a little hut.
I'm sure the announcers will see it properly.
Centers are lined up. Official ready to drop the puck. The Oilers start with possession as we are now
I didn't even see what
underway.
the challenge is for this one.
Schlifty is moving it up the ice.
Oh
Skates
right,
to
I
the
did
crease.
see what the challenge.
Taken by Shore.
We just need less shots and less hits.
Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
Screened. I could have passed, but I figured the screenshot was better.
Here in the late goings of the period, we've still got zeros on the
Try to get
board. The Oilers take possession off the faceoff. And he says no. Takes the pass. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards.
Oh, that was not supposed to be like that. That's okay, my guy's fast. Oh, nice.
Taken along the wall by Huberdeau. From point blank. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. O'Brien's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
I like doing the slap shot off the
He
face off.
gets a piece of that one.
Ah,
Delayed penalty.
no!
Schlifty has got the puck against
I had
the goal.
somebody else lined up, and that guy passed the puck, so but I hit him anyways. Which I guess I shouldn't have done.
Well, the penalty killers will try to wrap this
But
period up in a
like I put all that
positive
effort
note
into
here.
lining
Tight
him up,
game.
so
It's
I
a
kind of
critical
just
time.
wanted to finish my hit.
Schlifty has man advantage unit.
Which I guess I
will take
shouldn't
to the
have
ice
done.
for the first time tonight.
Well, they'll get their first power play in a game that is scoreless.
Make the
Take
goalie
advantage
scared.
if you can. See if you can get on the board or at least get your team a leg up.
Look out! Stick save and a beaut by Skinner. Great reflex Dishes it to Kessler. On the attack along the boards. Takes it into the slot. And he's able to handle that one. The Oilers will play it from the corner.
Good penalty kill.
Lacomb's got it along the wing. Lets it fly.
Oh, I hit my own guy.
And that doesn't reach the net. From center they get into the attacking area. Schlifty has got a hold of it against the wall. Schlifty is moving it into the offensive end. Here's a shot, and he shuts the door on that. Now he takes it over the line. Shot! Oh, what a stop! And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2.
Let's go. So this is a better team.
All right, I think my partner in crime, Ray Ferraro, is rested and refreshed, along with the teams. We're ready to get things underway. Schlefty has got possession to start the period as their power play continues. Oh, and that's got the crowd buzzing after that stop. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Oh, and that doesn't go well.
What the hell? It's not supposed to go to that guy.
Schlefty has
The
got it in the
passing
own zone.
is frustrating sometimes.
Moves it to Johnson. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Cutting to the front of the net, and that's blocked. Schlefty has got the puck in the defensive end.
Barry's up at the box.
Denied by the puck stopper.
Okay, that's a
He'll
bad
keep it alive
pass.
and moves it ahead. Shores across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Second period nearly in the books here. Oh, and that's poked away in the offensive zone by Shore. Quick shot. Big time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. Cutting to the slot. Shuts him down.
Get that rebound. Come on, man.
Schlefty has got it against the boards. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Quick shot.
Crap.
Oh,
Belcher.
excellent play and goal there. Up along the wing. The Oilers
Get open.
looking
There you
against
go.
the half wall. And that goes high, and I know, Racer, you're going to say, you got to put that on net.
You got a better chance to score that way, James.
Good point.
I mean, if it hits the glass, it's not going to go in the net.
Takes a shot, and the lane's clogged up, blocking that.
Trying to get a screenshot on.
And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at
Can
you
you show
in
a
moments.
replay of the pass to the boards?
Welcome back, everyone. He's Ray, I'm James, and we are ready to kickstart this third period.
I did it.
Both
Stood up.
goalies absolutely locked in here through the first 40 minutes. Let's see if that continues in the third. Slides it across to Barry, and that's
No.
broken up.
This guy put a guy up front.
Schlefty has got the puck against the half wall. Here's a chance, fires the wrist shot, and he stopped that one. Shores gaining momentum. Here's a chance on the attack. Fires it, misses. Oh,
Oh, I'd love to have that chance. You don't get many of them. You get excited.
No.
Sometimes you try to be a
Why
little
does it keep
fine, but
passing to
it's
the
gotta be
wrong
in the net.
people? Like I clearly wanted it
scooped
to
up
go
along
to the
wall
one
by
guy.
Lee. The Oilers will play it through the neutral zone. Huberdeau's got the puck. Sends the feed in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Passes it over to Nelson. Nearing the final minute of the third. Turns it aside. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Takes a wrist shot.
Oh.
Denied by Skinner.
Really good positioning as he makes the stop from in tight.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Shot! Makes the
Oh,
save, but
even those
barely with that
rebounds.
one. Almost lost the puck, but hangs on here as play continues. Blocked in traffic.
Oh, that was
That
crazy, that
opportunity's
rebound.
rejected.
Or,
Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. Carrying it along the wall. Takes it over to Berry. Oh, what a save!
holy, big playing, eh?
And they skated out of the danger zone. Here's the scoring chance, 2-on-1. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Oh,
Oh,
it's
boy.
another save on the play.
That was exciting.
Great positioning. Once he makes that first
But
save, he's
nothing.
got to be in position to make the second. Well done.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. The Oilers win it. Hammers a shot. Denies him with the save.
Gotta take the shot off the face-off if you have it.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone.
3.3.
Kessler's won the draw, and they'll look to set up. Here's a blast!
Ah, well, I tried.
There's the horn bringing regulation time to an end.
And
We got
now
overtime
overtime, okay.
coming up next. Get your overtime picks in, because they are ready to drop the puck. Overtime action is underway. Absolutely love it. Nielsen's got it in the offensive zone. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Huberdeau's gained the line and on the attack. For the win! Oh, what a save to keep it tied! Laying out on the play. Beautiful defensive effort. Cuts into the paint. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
Goalies love making the glove
Oh,
save.
I
Whether
like
it's
having
a
this
great
fast
save
guy.
or a rather run-of-the-mill one, they love to
Ah,
show you that
boy.
they've caught it after they've put it away.
Here they come down the right side and on the attack. He's got the game on his stick. Huge stop. Man, that was tremendous.
I would have bet on him scoring, James. He had the puck settled. He had lots of time. He just couldn't capitalize.
Still anyone's game as we approach the final minute of overtime. And that's blocked in traffic.
Making me look bad.
Shores cross the line and gain the zone.
Get open,
The
dude.
Oilers played along the wing. Moves it to the middle.
Get open, dude.
Oh, and he couldn't connect on the play. Here they come on the attack. On the backhand. There's
Just
the
trying to
whistle as
jam
the
it
puck
in there.
stopper elects to hang on.
31 seconds. Probably. Yeah, shoot.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. O'Brien's won the draw. Oh, great save there!
No.
Schlechte has got the puck in. He's got a little jump. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway.
Jump goalie.
Puck picked up by O'Brien. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards.
Oh, right. More freedom.
Lets it go. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Whoa, where were you passing?
For the win! And that fizzles out.
I'm not sure what his intention was going to be there, James, but he
Okay.
ran out of real estate.
We survived.
Oh, this has been a hot night as the horn sounds. Overtime still decides nothing. Will we get a hero in the shootout? Absolutely, and we'll find out who it is next.
Yeah. Yeah, that goes. I don't think I've got it. No, I've got one shootout goal, and that was the slap shot.
Makes it look easy on the play there, Ray.
I think it's harder for the goalie in the shootout than it would be on a breakaway. The shooter has so much more time.
Makes the save.
Good.
Focused in on the puck, gets himself in the center of it, and makes an easy stop.
Sure. One of these guys, I'm just going to take a slap shot.
And he makes it look easy on the play.
Just like they do in practice. Stop just what the shooter has to offer.
Here's a great opportunity to take a stranglehold on this shootout if he can deliver a goal here. Absolutely nothing doing on that.
Sometimes you make a move, sometimes you choose to shoot, and there's just nothing there.
Slap
Well,
trap
the
with this guy.
snipers have been snake bitten to this point as we continue to play on in this shootout. And he denies them.
Badly
Really
aimed.
important
Shut
for
up.
the goalie to be solid in the shootout.
The table is set,
That's
the
so
cutlery's
overly
all in place, and he can be the hero right now. Gives them absolutely nothing on that.
It's amazing how many points are alive in a season. The goalie has to be good if you're going to collect some of them.
Makes the stop. This is why they practice it, right, Ray?
Yeah, keep it as
Trying not to go to the
possible,
5-hole,
and he
but
makes a
the
good
one of
save.
these guys has to go.
Lindholm's got the game on his stick. A goal here, and he wins it.
Oh, look at it.
Goalie on that.
Move, too.
Yeah, there's no dice. I got a
That was a
good
good
feel
move,
of
though.
it. There's just nowhere to shoot the puck.
We're still waiting for our first goal here in this shootout. Let's see if we finally get one here. He's dialed in on that one.
So quick across the net. Doesn't matter if you deke or shoot on him. He's really good at this.
Here's a chance to seal the deal.
Of course.
Your shootout winner.
We didn't have to win this one anymore. But it would have been nice.
And these fans don't want to leave.
Just had to meet the challenges, and we did that, so that's good. Alright, so those are done. And I think I got the hang of the game. So first let me see. Oh, I pack. This means honey. Yeah, if there's worth buying. Oh, these are. I have more money. But I did want to try the other modes. This is hut. Create manage. Shell. I like playing the. Try that for a little bit. Just for like an hour. So that'll be it for tonight.
NHL super agent Taylor Mackey joins us here on the line, who represents
This is
the
the same as
hottest,
last
most
time.
anticipated prospect in years. Taylor, give us some 411 on the kid here.
Hey, morning, James. Well, look, you may not believe this, but the kid's up here on Carter Lake.
What?
Playing pickup, yeah, with a bunch of other kids. Just, it's a beautiful day.
Pricey pond hockey you got going there.
Yeah, I suppose it is. But look, that's how much this kid loves the game, man.
Well, just safety first up there. Now,
Of course.
I got to ask you, we've seen the scouting reports, we've seen the highlights, but we know about the player. But tell me more about the person. What's this rookie really like?
Yeah, sure, James. Let's begin by telling your listeners at home the kid's name.
Alright. Yes. Secondary. Yeah, left wing. wonder if it'll let me pick 90. Play by name. Or like some nickname or something. Bunny? I'll be B Bunny. Okay. Dark white. Actually. Ball. Oh. Yeah, it's probably. Okay. Some personality. Let's go. Oh, wow. You go into all of that. There's a lot of customization thing about you. Memorial Cup. Sure.
And who better to talk about the upcoming Memorial Cup than a guy who's actually hoisted the trophy, Ray Ferraro? Does that conjure up some memories there for you?
Yeah, you bet it does. What an awesome time in your career. It's the most important games that you've played in your life really until that time, and now for most of these players it'll be the biggest games they ever play. But there's also NHL scouts here. There's draft rankings on the line. This is a fantastic tournament to play in.
1983 has been a few years. You still remember the moment though?
I do, because it turned out, as it turned out, rather, that's the only tournament we ever won. The only one I was ever on the winning side of.
Well, let's look at this year's edition because one of the players that a lot of people.
Earn it. Here's my challenge. But I don't have any. So why are you saying I have something? Ability? The skill tree thing? Okay. Points for the skill tree. Yeah, this part I know. What I want to do is make myself faster right off the bat. Acceleration. Sweet. We're doing what? What of it? Damn. I'm sure it said that I had 1 TP. Support. Sure that you. Can I have the management like or the brand? Yeah, it's management like. Or the team needs to get the W's. Management loves us if we win the game. Well, there we go. There's the rub, I guess. Um, challenge.
As we are getting closer to puck drop for this Memorial Cup in Game 1 here, we bring Ray Ferraro back into the fold, and boy, the scout cam should be on full display tonight, won't they?
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of people wearing black jackets. That's what the scouts wear, and they'll be sitting up in the corners of the rink watching these players really closely. Now, they've got a book pretty much on every player by this point in the season, but these are critical games to watch how they'll play against the very best competition. This absolutely will help determine where a player will go in the draft.
Oh, I'm sure playing in those bright lights, and how do you respond? And, you know, one of the other players that a lot of people have been talking about.
You guys, and that is the trail off. Medium for now, and I'll see if I have to adjust it. I think medium should work. Team didn't look good. Coach.
Beautiful night for hockey. Let's get ready to go. James Cybulski and Ray Ferraro ready to bring you all the action. And we are about set to drop the puck on this one.
This is me. Any of this is. Oh, I'm on the bench.
The
Okay.
Sea Dogs take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And now he angles it across to Burns. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Poked away by Sorda. And now it's over to Gunther. Drives to the paint. Oh, that's a huge stop by Patnode.
Yeah,
No
let's go.
room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it
Yeah,
out.
there.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless.
Yeah, get me out there. Score
The
good.
Sea Dogs win it in the defensive zone. Filled up slugging the puck. The Sea Dogs move it in. Edmonton's got the puck along the boards.
Get
And now
out
he
of
tries to get it across to Gunther.
Go off the ice.
The Oil
When the
Kings
shift
play
is
along the
over.
boards. Whoa, and it's in the
Nice.
back of the net. Wow, this was quick.
Hard to believe the game can change so quickly. An early score, and it is something that nobody quite expected. Oh, this puck beats them cleanly. We were talking to the coaches before the game. They mentioned they wanted to get as much traffic as
I'm not
possible
gonna
in
play
front of
your
the
rook,
goaltender.
man.
Make it difficult for him to
Because I
find
can
the puck.
sim to
Oh,
the
love
next shift.
defensive stick work
And
there to poke that one
this might
away.
be over.
And that stays out as he got just enough of the puck with the glove. And play continues. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Oil Kings lead it 1-0. Lawrence has won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And he takes the feed. Handles the bank pass along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Villeneuve. And he slides it quickly to Villeneuve. Puck grab by Villeneuve.
How do you have that?
Nice pass. Cossa's got the puck, and he's going to go for the whistle here.
He hasn't had a lot to do this period, but he's been excellent and has been able to control the pace of play.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck.
All right, when do I play? Come on. Broke? Middle of a game, so what's happening with that? From where? When save probably the guessing.
Better to talk about the upcoming Memorial Cup than a guy who's actually hoisted the trophy, Ray Ferraro. Does that conjure up some memories there for you?
Yeah, you bet it does. What an awesome time in your career. It's the most important games that you've played in your life, really, until that time. And now for most of these players, it'll be the biggest games they ever play. But there's also NHL scouts here. There's draft rankings on the line. This is a fantastic tournament to play in.
1983 has been a few years. You still remember the moment, though?
I do, because it turned out, as it turned out, rather, that's the only tournament we ever won. The only one I was ever on the winning side of.
Well, let's look at this year's edition, because one of the players that a lot of people...
All right. Oh, it was before all the conversations and everything. Okay. Hey. Excellent. Coach. Team or star? Oh, 220.
As we are getting closer to puck drop for this Memorial Cup in Game 1 here, we bring Ray Ferraro back into the fold, and boy, the scout cam should be on full display tonight, won't they?
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of people wearing black jackets. That's what the scouts wear, and they'll be sitting up in the corners of the rink watching these players really closely. Now, they've got a book pretty much on every player by this point in the season, but these are critical games to watch how they'll play against the very best competition. This absolutely will help determine where a player will go in the draft.
Oh, I'm sure they're playing in those bright lights, and how do you respond? And, you know, one of the other players that a lot of people have been talking about. It's an absolutely phenomenal performance, and here to talk a little more about what we saw on the ice.
Oh, I
Ray
didn't.
Ferraro and
Oh, shit.
Razor, I mean, what does that do for his draft stock?
Oh man, it'll put a rocket to it if he continues to play in this tournament like that. The scouts are going to get more and more interested, also a little more jittery, as they might have had a player slotted in a certain area of the draft. He plays like that, he's going to jump a couple of spots in the draft for sure. This is
I actually
really
play
an
these
important
games,
start
not
to the
skip
tournament
through
for
them.
him.
Yeah, and this is where kind of all of a sudden the stocks kind of rise and fall here, right?
Caught up in the moment. What do you mean? What up? Dude. Is this just the same as last time? Is I gonna ask you to borrow money or something? I don't care. Teammate doesn't like me.
The squad's heading home. Disappointing result for them. And what'd you make of the kid? I mean, we've talked so much about him throughout this tournament here.
High
What's going on?
expectation. I
Need
don't
to
know
play
that
these
he
games.
especially met them. I quite suspect he'll go home feeling a little disappointed, not just for the team, but also for the way that he played. He wasn't able to make the impact that lots of scouts were thinking he might. I don't know, James, if that really hurts his draft status. It didn't help it. I guess we'll have to wait a few weeks to see where he gets selected.
You know, when you look at some of the other players in the tournament. As we continue the conversation with Ray Ferraro, hey, look, the goal is to ultimately win the Memorial Cup here, but we also like to talk draft rankings. What can the kid do? Can he do more?
Oh, he's got another gear, James. At least one. I think he's been okay in the tournament, and it's really a pretty interesting time for a player like him in this tournament because he's of two minds. He's thinking about the team. He's thinking about a chance to win the Memorial Cup, but you know the draft is not very far ever from his.
Ray, you're used to uneven performances having to carry me on a nightly basis.
Yes.
What'd you make of the kid as we get now focusing on the draft here as the next step?
Well, just okay for a tournament for him. You can see almost every game there's one or two instances where you say, yeah, that's why the scouts love him. But there was more that I think gave me a little bit of a pause on where I'd take him in the draft. The scouts seem to be the same way, of kind of like of two minds. You talk to one team, they like him a lot, another team not so much. And this will be an interesting month for him as he tries to get himself to the draft without driving himself crazy thinking about it.
Yeah, and we'll do that for him too as we continue to debate this in the coming weeks ahead. Thanks for this, Razor. And from what I heard over the weekend at the Combine, the kid had a very lengthy interview with the New York Rangers. And think about what the Rangers have done with the youth movement over the last couple of years. Very intriguing scenario for them with the Rangers suddenly into the mix. And could you imagine him in a blue shirt? Original 6 team. That's not a bad fit right there, in my opinion. A couple of other scenarios that are kind of playing out in some of the other.
Relax. Oh. How do you spend your day off? Yeah. The hardest work there on your. Say. Without a doubt. Let's go team. Thanks. Alright.
And, you know, as we get closer and closer to the draft process, one of my
That's in
little
New
sources
Jersey?
have told me that the Carolina Hurricanes had a good conversation with the youngster, and that could possibly be a fit potentially there with Carolina and him landing if he's in that sort of spot. So we'll see how things certainly play out in that particular one. A lot of hypotheticals out there, but Carolina on the radar right now, it appears, at this point in time. Do you like that potential fit? We'll hear from you, the people, next.
Touch. Yeah. Would you consider yourself a course. It's kind of deep. Oh, what did that say on the right? Looked weird. I'm pretty sure everybody looked.
And from what I've been told by my sources, that the Florida Panthers had a very engaging conversation with the young player at the Combine. So take that for what it's worth. But the Panthers, I'm told, really enjoyed the conversation that they had with the youngster. And is there a
Still
possible
talking.
fit there?
Say
I
they
don't think
really
it hurts
enjoyed it.
for either side, just based on
Focus a
the
little
ideas
more.
from what
Extra
I'm hearing right
edge.
now on some of these potential draft scenarios. All right, still to come here on the show. Ray Ferraro's going to.
Don't know. He's prepared to play. What does that mean? Don't know he's prepared to play at your hardest? That's the answer he was looking for? That's what I said, though. I always come to play. That's misinterpreted. Too. Bring a hardworking attitude and a determined guy. Raw skill. Let's go team. Frustrate you and your team. Turn the puck over. That'd be stupid. I'm sure it doesn't bother me. Isn't that hard to avoid? Yeah. Those are two douchey answers and one. Yeah, I mean, that's those teams are four.
This is a tricky one when we look at this one particular kid. And, you know, there were a lot of expectations, a lot of hype on him going in. And I wonder if maybe he just
Orange go
felt
around
the
29th.
scrutiny being a little too much. And I always go back to years ago. You know, there was a player, young Alan McCauley. He was projected to be a top 5 pick in the NHL draft. His stock dropped. He wound up being a 3rd or 4th round
Of a
selection,
conversation.
and he became a legit player. It was a steal of a pick back then, and I think this could be the same sort of thing here. Whoever drafts is.
If I'm getting picked 29th. Oh, come on. I could have got the Oilers. Dang it.
Continuing our
Thought I was
conversation with
missing
Ray
stuff.
Ferraro here on the show, and man, that's got to be a nice moment for the kid getting drafted and hearing his name called.
Nope,
Better
would have
than
been
that,
better
James.
if it was
It's
the others.
realization, really, of a lifelong dream. I mean, since he's a little kid, he's been dreaming about getting drafted into the NHL.
First thing I'm gonna do is
Now,
become a
the
free
understanding
agent
that
and
we
try
got
and go
is
to the
that
Oilers.
the kid was supposed to be heading down to the rink sometime today to kind of check out the new surroundings. This has got to be like the first day of school, Razor.
Guaranteed he would have gone early to go and take a look at the locker room. You walk in there for the first time, you can't believe your lifelong dreams are about to happen.
And when you're looking around, I'm assuming, you know, is
So
he
far,
thinking
the
the
be a
nameplate
player
might
is
be up
very
there?
similar.
Oh, you're hoping,
Cheers.
but you know,
Yeah.
he's going to learn that those trainers don't miss very
Or
often.
be a
The
pro.
jersey's ready. Your name has never looked so good as when it's on top of your stall. But what I remember, James, is the excitement, the nervousness, how scared you were. And then you're like, I'm in an NHL room. I can't believe this. It is the very best of feelings that you can have till you step on the ice the first time.
Jizz win.
A nice opportunity for management and their prized possession, the new shiny draft pick, to kind of have a chance to sit down and get an understanding of where each other kind of sits, what their respective expectations are. You know,
Feeling right.
I know a lot of fans
Forward
are
working
wondering,
hard.
can he make that jump
Wait
now?
and
Can he
see
make that
where
jump
it
and
is.
be an impact player in the National Hockey League? I think management took him for a reason. There might be
Expect to
that
get a lot of
opportunity.
ice
I
time
think
in the
he's going to get that
preseason,
shot. He's going to get every opportunity to try to make the team this
but
coming year.
importantly,
It's ultimately on the player to ultimately deliver on that, right? So we'll wait and see how things play out. But it certainly sounds like
conversation.
both sides
Just
feel very good about
Alright.
this fit based on everything that I've been told. All right, time for a quick break. We're coming back with much more on the other side. So no surprise that the kid
Timing
goes in the
worked.
first round. I think we all had him pegged into that first round. Where he went, I think, depending on which draft board or which mock draft you were looking at online, I think some people would have thought he could have gone a little higher. I think some people thought maybe he was going to drop a little more. I don't mind the selection where he slots
Welcome
in.
you to the team.
Here's what I wonder. When's he going to be ready to make that
How would
jump?
you describe
To
yourself?
me right now, I don't think he'll be ready to make that jump
Cleared
to the big
heart,
show for next fall. I think that's going to be ambitious,
depending on the
but I hope he
situation.
proves me wrong, right? Because, hey, every fan base wants to see that shiny first-round pick make that jump. Let's see if he
That
can
helps
do
for
it,
you.
all right? I'm not optimistic
Better.
right now, but he's a first-round pick for a reason. We'll be back with your reaction. We'll do that next.
Twitter's gonna go high. Questions right?
Well, he's signed, sealed, and delivered. Yes, the entry-level contract, better known technically as the ELC. Yeah, you know me. Is signed up, and now it's time to find out if he can live up to the hype. I think fans would love to see him make that
For
jump to
3
the opening
years.
night roster. Management would love to see it, and I know the kid has every intention of trying to crack it too. All right, enjoy it. The honeymoon's almost over because it's time to shine, and we'll find out in camp. All right, still to come here on the show, our conference.
Done anything, so nothing should change. Although I am just getting off ice training. It's cool. Conversation. You look good in it. There's a game happening for charity. Charity. Yeah. Forward to see. Yeah. And they really give you a bunch of ways after you agreed to go to it. But all of them make you sound like a dick. You actually said those things. Sure, I'll play the game for charity. You know what? Never mind. Even preseason. Is there a date? Yeah, July. Yes. Huh. Well, at least we got some skills. That's sweet. Now, power forward. Power. $16. Alright, here we go. Preseason game is a ranger. Wait, oh, I didn't play. Let's try medium first. Better let me do some face-offs. I'm a center. Oh, this is gonna get me DMCA'd.
Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and
I'm
we are
not
about set to drop the puck here at center. And preseason officially underway with the opening faceoff.
curious about what line I'm
Sends
on.
it in front, and that
Guess I
goes
could
off
check,
someone
but
in front. And too
try.
much traffic in front blocks that one.
Might just send to the next.
Right up the gut
Takes
into
a
the
while for
attacking
me to
zone.
get on the ice.
Moves it to Fox. New York's playing it through center. Slides it across to Panarin. Makes a move, and the puck hops away from him.
Tries that last move. Maybe he should just shoot the puck or get it deep. Got to chase now.
Quick feed down low. On the attack along the boards. And now it's grabbed by Janssen. Trying to shake loose. What a
Yeah, there's
save
no
on
way
the
people are
play.
staying on the ice for 5 minutes. Come on, guys.
Tosses it to Sabinishad.
There we go. Line
New
change.
Jersey's gained possession along the boards. Feeds it to Mercer. And now he moves it to Janssen. The Devils played along the wing. The Rangers take possession in the defensive end. Drives to the sweet spot with the stop. Here's a chance. Oh, how did that go off target?
James, it shouldn't. We're not talking about somebody that can't shoot the puck. This
That's
thing's
10
gotta be on the
minutes.
net. You're right in front of it. The net never moves. Hit it.
And he takes the feed. New York's across the blue line. Makes the save with the glove. Here's a shot. There's another stop.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Gains the zone along the right wall.
Am I going to
The
go the
Rangers
whole
gain
first period
possession.
without getting on the ice? That sucked.
Couldn't complete the play. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Fox. New York's gained the line and into the zone.
Yeah, dude.
Moves inside and makes the save. Scores! The blue shirts deliver
You're
a
right.
Broadway hit.
Alright, meter writer, you go.
Once one player gets out of position, it's really hard for everyone else to hold their shape. The dominoes fall, they get out of position, it ends up in the net.
New York's found their skating legs here in the back half of the first.
Well, it's amazing, too. Once you get a goal, now you're going to feel a little more
Soon to
energetic.
next shift. Get me on the frickin' ice.
Slides it quickly to Russo. The Devils play it along the boards. Oh, he's going to get called on that slash.
No!
Whistle stops the play.
First thing I
The
do
Rangers
is
are
get a
getting penalized
penalty.
for slashing.
Oh, that wasn't me? Okay. Because I did hit the poke checking button, so I really thought it was going to be against me. Now we're going to kill the penalty. Am I on the penalty killing lines? I don't know.
New Jersey's man advantage unit will take to the ice
I'm
for
not
the
taking
first
the
time
face
tonight.
off.
Power play and penalty kill go a long way to determining what your team's going to be like. This is the power play's first chance. We'll see if they can get on the board.
Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he get a piece of that to make the save? The Devils gain possession in their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a short pass to Saka. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
Bang-bang play right in the low slot, and the goalie's on top of it. He makes a really astute save here by reading the play
That
well
was kind
and
of
turning it
interference
aside.
what I just did.
The
But that's okay.
Rangers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here's a shot. Makes the save with the foot. Blomqvist's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James, he needed a cover there.
Brzezinski's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here.
3-0.
in the books. Second period just around the corner. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2.
On the ice. Oh. Power play. New Jersey then. On penalty killer? I don't know.
Ray, give us a sense of what the strategy is here.
Well, it's a strategy of caution, really, James. The coach
Last thing
wants
we
them
need
to be
is
safe,
back in.
to get the puck in deep, to protect this lead. And I found it interesting. He stopped at the creative rookie and told him the puck has to go forward. He might be a little nervous that the kid might try a risky play.
Zacha's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. The Devils will go to work here in the offensive zone. And that's blocked in traffic. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Looking to break out here on the power play.
What are those weird numbers?
Quick feed to Zacha.
Is their shift time? It's weird.
Can't make it work.
Block passes.
Puck grab by Tatar. Fails to find the open man. Quick pass to Allison. And that's deflected off someone in front. The Devils have it behind the cage. Gaining momentum along the wing. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Nice feed. Stick save for the goalie.
Should be.
That's a really good save. I think the goalie's probably surprised he was dead center and open to shoot that
Goalie's
puck.
surprised he made a good
Chance
save.
to reset here on the draw on this man
Didn't
advantage.
say.
Goodrow's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off.
Again?
New York
Is that the
won
only
face-off
line I'm
deep in their
on
own
is
end.
penalty killing?
Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. New Jersey's got a hold of it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Quick shot! Goalie with the stop. Blomqvist's gonna smother it to get a whistle.
Can get dangerous if nobody's in control of the puck.
Zacha's at the face-off
That
dot, ready to
wasn't
win
the end
this
of it.
draw on the man
Sucked
advantage.
to just be on the edge of that.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Trying to gain a step. All alone. What a stop on the breakaway. Goodrow's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Zacha's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Back at the point, they set it up. Special teams coming up.
And I was on
Huge
the
goal.
They take advantage
ice
of
for that.
having the extra man by moving the puck quickly. That's a beautiful goal.
Hot on.
The Devils needed that one as they get back to center ice.
They need a lot more than that. It's really been a poor performance by them
Shoot.
so far.
I haven't even had the puck yet. I don't think I've touched it yet. So, can't really shoot.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner.
Pick to lead.
Time for the opening face-off here in period number 3. James Cybulski and Ray Ferraro set to call the action for you.
Yeah. Stuck again. Huh. 6 to
Slides it over
1.
with pace to
Oh,
Goodrow.
nice.
Dishes it to Nemeth. Great stretch pass as he connects. B-Bunny's going to play it against the half wall. Moves it to Kako. And that's broken up. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dawes. Now a quick pass to Nemeth. Moves it up. Moves it quickly over to Fox.
Ah!
New
Stick was
Jersey's
lifted.
looking to break out. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Moves it to the middle. And that's stopped. Puck picked up by Nemeth. B-Bunny's picking up steam. Here's an odd man rush. Takes a shot.
Oh,
At
it's
least I got a
denied
shot.
by Dawes. Sometimes you're in close, there's no room to put it anywhere. The goalie smothered it all.
And the puck's kicked free. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. The transition game now into full effect as they move across the blue line. Lundqvist's going to slow things down and
He
opts
got
for the
off
whistle.
before
He's
that
had a really
happened.
good night. He's been on top of his game, and there's not been much that's
Oh, I
given him
didn't?
trouble.
See if we
Oh,
can
he did.
pick up some momentum again here as a face-off is ready to go.
Well, I got a shot on net. That's about it, though.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game.
That was it for
Well,
me,
we'll look
man.
at it and say, hey, we controlled play at certain points. We had a better
I think
face-off
what I'll do is I'll
percentage,
play
but
the
just not
preseason and
enough.
then I'll call it a night. Play again tomorrow. I don't know how many games are in it. I might not. Let me just play for a little. Alright.
And I just want to address what I've been seeing on social media and our text line here. How many people are cracking on the rookie?
What?
People, it's a preseason game.
Cracking
It's
on
his
the rookie.
first preseason game. Lay off. All right, let him get his feet
Don't
wet.
crack
It's the
on the
first
rookie.
time in an NHL uniform competing against NHL players. All right? This is not Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Final. This is not Game 82 with the season on the line and a playoff spot dangling. It is a preseason game. All right? Is there room for improvement? I 100% agree.
Holy
But should we write him
cow.
off after a preseason game?
No.
No!
Dude, leave me alone.
Simmer down. I like the
No
kid.
goals, no
Give him a
assists, no
shot. Let him
points.
play. Time for a break. We'll open up the phones and let you speak on
Or
this.
start slowly, so. Alright. Think medium. We just do one game real time. That might be too long. No, I'll just do one more medium game, and then I'll call it a night.
We've got ourselves a preseason game on the dial tonight. Hi,
Indeed.
everybody. James Sabalski and Ray Ferraro ready to drop the puck on this one.
Hopefully I actually
Opening
get to
face-off
play.
just moments away.
See how often. Alright, let's get on there.
Sillinger's ready for the draws. They will continue to
I'm
try
on
to
the
kill
power
off this
play, too.
penalty. The Blue Jackets take possession off the face-off. New York's got a hold of it along the wall. Here's a short pass
I think
to
he was looking to
Rodriguez.
pass to me, and I was out of position.
Gets it out of his own end.
Oh well.
The Rangers scoop it up along the boards. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Point shot. Denies him with the save.
I got a shot. That counts. On the stat sheet somewhere.
Fox is effective at distributing the puck, and his tape-to-tape zone ability allows him to make accurate passes to set up chances, and that's why his teammates love playing with him so much, guys.
Quick feed to B Bunny.
Oh,
Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out.
that was actually a
No,
pretty
sir.
good chance for me.
Sillinger's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. The Rangers have it against the wall. Tries to get it over to Niederreiter. Quick pass to Rodriguez.
Oh, nice.
And they convert with the man advantage.
Got an
That
assist.
power play is so dangerous. The puck starts zipping around. It ends up in one of a couple different options. They don't miss very often. Oh, it just trickles over the goal line. The goaltender stopped most of it. Just not
Talk about
all
the
of it.
pass. It was
The
beautiful.
Rangers take a 1-0 lead here
Okay.
early in this first period.
What a way to crank up the crowd. You get yourself on the board early.
Looks to pass it to Sillinger. Gains the zone from the right.
It's
There's a
amazing.
firm collision. The Rangers gain control of the puck against the wall. Pass to B. Bunny.
Oh, dang.
Columbus gains a hold of it. Sends it quickly to Texier. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And the puck
Pass.
dies with the trapper save.
Oh.
Blomquist's going to cover it up.
Pretty sure
for
you
a
could have passed
faceoff.
that out,
While
dude.
his team's ahead, he wants to make sure the pace of the game stays at the level they like.
Werenski's defensive game is his primary focus, guys, but don't be surprised if he jumps in on the attack. Panarin's make-it-snappy zone ability is that quick release on his shots. He can fire them
I need
off
to get-
before the goalie can even catch up to them. I'm excited to see these players compete and give their team the edge. Now back to you.
Werenski's moving the puck through his own zone. Taken along the wall by Roslovic.
I'm just covering these two guys back here. Oh, come on.
Scores, and they tie it up.
Starting
You know
new.
what? That's
Everything
fine.
that's
I'm
gone
on like the
before
third
is now
line.
washed
It's
out
not my
as we're right
responsibility.
back to where we were
It's-
at the drop of the
But I
first
was on
puck.
the ice
Past the
when that
halfway
happened,
mark of
which
this
sucks.
period. We got a tie game.
But I was covering that. As far as I'm concerned.
Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids
I
are
think
coming out on
medium
the
is
ice
good.
here to play the little mini
Real time
prospects
might take
game,
too long.
and we'll be back with more in a moment. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period.
Holding, so we got a power play in my arm.
Sillinger's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Rodriguez has got possession. Let's see what they can do with it now. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Moves it to Fox. And he takes a
Are we
shot.
gonna take a shot?
Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Grips
Ah,
it, rips
dang it.
it,
I did
and
not
that's
expect
blocked
him to
from
come out and
someone in
challenge
front.
that.
And the puck's booted away. The Rangers gain possession along the wall.
Nice. Nice.
Here they come up along the wing. From point blank. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. New
Looking
York's
for a
got the puck
rebound
along
with all
the
that
wall.
crap happening.
Here they come. Moves it quickly over to B.
Oh,
Bunny.
no.
Turns that one away. The Rangers look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to B. Bunny. From point blank.
Did it?
Denies them in
No.
close.
No room for the shooter. The goaltender snuffed it out.
And the puck is cleared to a safer spot.
Back a
New
little bit.
York's got it from
Take my
behind their
legs.
own net.
There we go.
Kane's up at the box.
Shot! The Blue Jackets get the job done shorthanded. We are still tied here.
Really good pressure by the penalty killers there to keep this game tied. They tie up the power play in pretty nice fashion there.
Denies him on the slapper. All sorts of pressure here in the offensive end. They've really turned it up a notch now.
I did anything. Look at all the shots.
Dishes it to Kako. And now he moves it quickly to B. Bunny. Takes the shot.
Oh, nice.
Bar down for the goal.
Little snapshot. A slap shot. Snapshot.
There was a slip Took
Oh,
all
I
the
can't
hope
be
for the
99
goalkeeper,
on
and he
the
hears
Rangers.
the sound of the
Jerks.
crossbar, but it was no good. The puck hits the bar and bounces in.
I guess.
The rookie's been a big part of this
Don't stop
dominating
now with the
portion of the
pressure.
game. They've been all over the opposition, and the coach is reminding them, don't take a step back. Keep pushing the pace.
They've been like a pack of Wolverines out there on the ice to this point. New York's offense delivers yet again. They now have a 2-goal lead. They have dominated in this.
They really have, and the key for them is not to look at the clock, but to keep playing the same way. They've done a really nice job dominating the majority of
Why did
possession.
it not shoot?
Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Quick feed to Boyd. Denied by the puck stopper.
Blomqvist's goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
Here in the later stages of this period, New York's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Blue Jackets win it, and that caroms off a body in traffic.
Punched him in the face.
New
again.
York's got the puck along the boards. From the point, they take control of it. Stop the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Wrist shot from the slot.
Nice! I got an assist.
They saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
Coach is gonna like me for continuing the pressure too.
Goalie burps up this rebound here. It comes right back into the shooting area, and the rebound is put away.
New York's probably not wanting this period to end, do they?
No, they're having a great
still
time,
on,
and this is
nice.
going to go into the intermission, and they'll have a relaxing 18 minutes to think about things.
Sends it in on the attack. Scrum along the boards. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. New York's ready to go on the attack. And he takes the pass. A chance! Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm
I
going to get
got
more
some points
popcorn.
this
We're
game.
coming
That's
back
good.
with much more.
Second preseason game. All right.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway
Tried to
for the
pass to
third.
me,
Let's
too.
see if anything changes. Ray, with 2 periods in the books, what are your thoughts on the game to this point?
The Blue Jackets just haven't generated enough puck possession to grind out some chances. It's one and done out of the zone. That's got to change here in the third
Oh, you
period.
could have passed.
And he came
Missed
up
that.
with a solid stop on that play.
Opportunity.
And another stop. Pass across to Werenski.
That's my guy.
The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. New York's got possession of the puck. No one home on that play. Slides the puck to Gauntz. Dumps the puck in. New York's got a hold of the puck now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to B. Bunny. You'll need more than that to beat him. Goodrow's got control of the puck in the corner. A glorious
I was trying for a
chance, and the
screenshot.
stick
That's my
breaks.
stick?
Ah,
Damn it.
Pratt swooping in on the attack.
Power play. Come on. Put me on.
Sillinger's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. The Rangers win the draw. Here he is in close. Oh, what a save in front. Big save by the goaltender once again.
I was
That's some
back
good
here, guys.
goaltending right there. That puck comes at him twice in a hurry, and he turns them both away.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Columbus wins the draw. Trying to clear the zone. And clearing attempt is a big success on that play. New York's gained possession along the boards. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Moves it to Rodriguez.
Okay,
Gets
mess
a
me up
piece
because
of
I
it
thought
to
he's
keep it
going
out.
offside,
He scores!
and now I don't get a point.
Add that power play goal to the
I get a
earlier one.
plus, but I
They've
don't get a
really done
point.
well with the extra man
And I
here.
got to hug the guy.
That puck is in the air, and he's got to find it, and then he keeps
Nice.
his eye
That was a
right
good
on it as he
shot.
slams it out of midair, knocks it into the net.
The Rangers are on absolute cruise control here in the third.
Well, they've built such a large margin, you can use your whole bench and coast it in.
Puck scooped up by Aho. Shot makes the glove stop. And it's a quick pass to Niederreiter. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Taken by Rodriguez. Here he is. Takes the shot.
Oh,
Scores! And the power play strikes again.
James, they've been working on this in practice for the last little while. It's come through big for them tonight.
New York's lamp lighting performance continues here with
Lamplighters.
another goal in the third.
They can walk home. They have dominated this
In the
third
game.
period. They've stretched the lead out into a really comfortable margin.
Moves it quickly over to Johnson. The Blue Jackets in transition at center. The Rangers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to Kako. Here they come on the rush. Here's a pass in front. Great defensive heads-up play
don't
to pick it
pass
off.
to me there.
Nice zone entry on the left side. Oh, quick save. The Rangers gain control of the puck. Oh, cuts it off the iron. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
The Blue
The
Jackets
reason you're not
don't need
passing
a
him,
shot
dude.
off the goalpost. I think what they need here, James, is a field goal to get back in this contest.
And the puck
Oh,
leaves the
got
zone
tripped.
going back to center ice. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. It is all over. The Rangers had a lot of areas to like about their game tonight. What stood out for you, Ray?
I'd say the amount of time they have the puck on their stick. They seem to be in control of the way the game was played and at the speed it was going to be played at.
Original six market, another victory, and just a simple classic salute.
Yeah, cool place to play. The fans are loud and awesome. This is a celebration that should be shared.
That'll do it for tonight's broadcast. For Ray, Carlin, I'm James. See you next time.
I mean, I did a good job because I guess I should have seen if I started. I think I did enough that I might have got a
In the
star.
meantime, we bring it back closer to this team here at home, and I've had a lot of people messaging me, what do I think of the kids' chances making the team? I like them. Right now,
One
I've
goal,
got him
2
penciled in
assists,
on
3
my
points.
opening night roster. I look at the way he's played.
25 minutes
He's looked
plus
comfortable.
1.
He's probably been one of the stronger players so far in camp. And,
If
you know, there's a lot of
overall.
expectations on this kid to make that jump. A lot of fans, management hopes he can make that jump. And right now, he's living up to all that hype. What say you? Let's check in on what some people are saying here on the text line.
Conversation with the coach. Move me up a line. I don't want to have any doubts when. Yeah, just doing good. Scored 2 goals next game. Oh, that was not what I agreed to. All right, so that's it for me tonight. I'll take a break, play tomorrow. Um, I think I've played about maybe 3 hours. So there's still 7 hours left on the trial, and I don't work on Fridays, so yeah, I'll basically play like 3 hours tomorrow night, and then the last 6 hours on Friday. Mostly it'll be playing this mode because I like this mode, the be a player mode, and I want to go through. I want to see if I can go through the entire career and see what happens like at the end when you get to retiring. Maybe when you get some records or some big contracts, all that stuff. I'll probably have to sim some games to get to that, but it sounds like fun just to see what happens when superstar comes. So that's it for me tonight. Like the video, like, share, subscribe, or all the above, and you'll be notified the next time I'm online, which, like I said, will be tomorrow night. So thank you and have a good night.